Hey Toy-Addicts, this is Jody, and this is the first of the items that I found today on Clickatat Street. And if you know or recognize that name, Clickatat Street, that is the street that Ramona Quimby lived on in all the Ramona books, Ramona Age 8 and Henry Huggins and all of those books. And they were written by the author Beverly Cleary, who was from here in the Portland area. She lived on a street called Hancock Street, but she really liked the name of Klickitat Street, which is actually the name of a Native American tribe that lived in this area. But she really liked the name of that street, and so Ramona and all of her friends lived on Klickitat Street. And that's where I was today for an estate sale on Klickitat Street. And this is just the first section of stuff I bought at this sale. I bought all these lipsticks. Now, these are, I opened some to show you that they're brand new. Almost all of these are brand new. Would I sell used lipstick? Yes, I would, but obviously not for people to use. But I do come across these lipstick tubes once in a while that are super decorative. This one is glass and metal. It's from the 1940s. By Tangy. This one is also metal and glass. So if I come across these, a lot of people collect these tubes. They're not going to be using the lipstick from the 1940s or the 1930s. This neat one is from 1948. It's plastic and it's supposed to resemble lipstick, right? But then that's the whole tube. It's made by Revlon. So people collect these tubes, even though these ones are actually full of new lipstick. People collect these and would buy these even if they were partially used. And of course, I would always put some kind of disclaimer saying, and I did on all of these, saying this lipstick is, even though it's new, it's degraded over the years and it is no longer usable, but it's a great collectible, something like that. Now, some of these ones are from the 90s about, but all of these lipsticks here, I bought all of them in one big jar that was marked $15. And each of these lipsticks I have been able to list for at least $15 each. The newer ones, around 15, 20, 25, some of them even 30. Some of these ones up to 40, the old containers and stuff. So vintage lipsticks, it's not something to disregard because people will buy them. They collect them. There are people that collect they're looking for the entire line of color that Estee Lauder or Revlon or Princess Marcella put out. So there are lipstick collectors just like everything else. And a lot of times these things are kind of looked at as trash or not really very valuable at estate sales because it's a lipstick and people are like, ooh, well, someone's not going to use it. Well, the collectors of these are not going to use them. They want them to stay in this condition. I went back on the second day of this sale and they had more lipsticks. This jar was also $15. And then these were 3, so they were $1 a piece, basically. These are Clinique, but they're metal cases. So these are older. These are all metal cases here. But vintage lipstick is definitely a BOLO, for sure. When you're selling vintage lipstick, sometimes this happens. The color, the pigment comes out a bit. That's okay. People will still buy it. Of course, they're not going to pay top dollar, but they will still buy it because this is still, as you can see, it's not used, but they want to collect all the colors. And especially if the one you have that's discolored is a rare color, they'll still pay good money for it. This is an Estee Lauder Honey Glow face powder. And I only ever get face powders if they're completely sealed, which this one is inside. It's brand new inside, mostly because they make a mess and they leave their scent everywhere. But sealed face powders, even like the Avon ones, can do really well. So I haven't looked up the comps on this one yet, but Estee Lauder stuff too. It's very collectible. This is a bottle of original Eau de Cologne. 471, number 4711. And my mom looked at this and she goes, oh my gosh, I remember this. My Uncle Elmer used to bring me this when I was a little girl. And he was German and it's imported from Germany. So she said, oh, that makes sense. But this is a still sealed bottle of this. Nina Ricci L'Air de Temps Cream Parfum. Neither of these are completely full, so I'll have to see how that works out. But and this box is pretty faded out. But these, I believe I paid $2 each for these. And then I got this Brut men's cologne, vintage men's cologne. Even the ones that everybody had, they're collectible because they're the ones that everybody had. Old Spice, Brut, English leather, those are very collectible. These I picked up, I thought they were kind of neat. It's Bonita air cushions. So it looks like you use them to help keep your stockings up. So I thought those were neat. There's 3 in the package there. So I paid $1 each for those, and clearly those are 30s, 40s. This is a much newer item. It's an Estee Lauder bag, and it had like the gift set, and they're all still mint in the package there. I paid $3 for this, and most likely I'll list it for 20-ish, 25 maybe. These I thought were fun. Disposable dress shields. Kleinert's Gay Abandon. They're just like, you know, little pads for your armpits. And this is an interesting set. Imperial Formula Moisture Pair. Now this sale, there was no cell service in this house whatsoever. And the people who are running the estate sale were extremely flabbergasted by the fact that they were having to go outside into the corner of the yard every time someone wanted to use a credit card. But nobody was looking things up, and so I think that's why I was able to find so many good deals here, because people weren't able to look things up. Old cosmetics and stuff like this, I'm willing to just go for it for the most part, because I've sold so much of it in the past and it just sells really well. I got this oil of Olay. Now I've had and sold oil of Olay before, but this one's a little bit rough. But this will probably be about $15. I got 4 boxes, and I probably actually have more boxes of these. This is Charles of the Ritz nail dust. So it's like nail polish, but it's glitter. So there's 2 gold and 2 silver. See on the bottom, you can see where it says the color. That's just bottles of nail polish. They are empty. They are very old, probably 50s or 60s. This is a package of English leather all-purpose lotion. And English leather has historically sold pretty well for me. So I definitely picked that up. Like I think I said before, men's cologne, the ones people know, are collected. Noxzema skincare. This is just a little jar of Noxzema in here, and it's actually still in there, and it's dark brown. So I don't know if it used to be dark brown, or if, because it still smells like fresh Noxzema, or if it discolored over the years. I don't know. This is kind of a cool set. It's by ZZ. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look more closely, but it's a lipstick and like a lipstick brush. I like how this kind of looks bamboo. It's a cool little set. I paid $4 for the set. I don't know the brand, but I'm sure it'll do well. This is Ultima Gossamer Tint by Revlon. I liked the label. That's clearly probably 50s. It's not in good shape inside the bottle, but a lot of times people will get bottles like this. They'll clean them out and they'll use them for other makeups, but it looks really pretty on your makeup counter. And then this is just an old Bayer aspirin bottle. It actually still has two. I believe I paid 50 cents for that. Now this one is cool. This is Planters Old Fashioned Peanut Candy. So it's a can. And as you can see, the lid is still on. The candy is still inside. And there's even a key to open the container. So I don't know what this will sell for, but I do know one in this same condition that still had the key recently sold for $281. So I'd be excited to get that. I paid $28 for this, but I know I'll get much more than that. So fingers crossed on that one. So this cool box is Revlon Spun Gold. This one is Florentine Gold, but it's their nail polish. So it's actually a green color. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's supposed to have like a gold tint to it. And then all of the Revlon nail polishes have these like a handle. So it's sort of like an artist brush, but it comes in the box without the handle on it. But the spun gold ones have gold in the handle and the other ones don't. They're just clear. But I thought it was cool, and it's such a neat box. I grabbed this perfume. It's called Knowing. I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet, but eBay does not love you selling perfumes, even vintage perfumes that aren't full. You can sell the not full ones in the collectibles category, but some people have been having some issues with it. But I do like to sell vintage perfume, so I will pick up the ones that are all the way full. And this is $1 that I paid. So this says Revlon Enamel Solvent. And the paperwork is in here too. I'm guessing fingernail polish remover of some sort. It doesn't have a brush inside, and it comes with like a little straw and a little stick for stirring. So yeah, it's probably some sort of remover. But look at this cool pink box. And then this is a Revlon Super Sealer. So you can see this one has its brush on. So I'm guessing it's just well, it does have a color, but I'm guessing it's more of a nail polish sealant coat. And I think that it is stuck in that position, which is okay because I doubt anyone's going to want to try to use these. They're just for looks and collectability. So I just kind of guessed on this, well, on most of these, I guess I just guessed, but this is Silk and Satin Lotion. It says reusable decanter bottle by Paquins. So I paid $3 for this, and it just reminded me of, is it Wedgwood? That's like the blue with the white. Anyway, that's what they try to make it look like. And it says it's reusable decanter, decorator piece, bud vase, candle holder, or refillable. So it's full. It's still all sealed up. But clearly, you know, 60s or 70s, maybe 70s, depending on the price there. But we'll see how this one does. So this is a Maybelline refill crayon. I think this is the first Maybelline thing that I've seen here. It was 39 cents. I'm not sure what it's for, but it was on this pretty gold backing, so I grabbed it for $1. Somebody will want it. Here's another one of the spun gold Revlon nail polishes. This also looks like a green. It says platinum gold, so maybe it just diluted to a green over the years. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you can see like the gold flecks in the color. So this is a bottle of Imperial Formula Extra Rich Throat Cream. Whatever that means. I guess maybe so you don't get a waddle. So I got all of these nail polishes for 50 cents each. And clearly, well, they're from the 60s and some from the 50s. These are Revlon nail polishes on this side. I like how they have the like brush handle. And then the ones that have like gold in them, the spun gold ones, have this gold in the handle. And there's even a pink one. I'm not sure what the difference is on that one, but this handle is pink. And then these ones over here are a different brand. And I love how it has like, it has a fingernail on it with the color. So you can tell what color it will look like on your fingernail. Isn't that funny? More stuff. Leading Lady Fragrance Mist. Woodberry Lotion. This is, that was Givenchy perfume. Meatball just ran out of here because I dropped it. Some more Nail Dust by Charles of the Ritz. I got 4 of those. Another Inbox Revlon. Since I filmed the other one yesterday, I already sold the other Inbox Revlon for $25, so I think I'm going to list this one for $30. This was interesting. Real Sweet Effervescent Saccharin. I don't know. Someone will want that. Some Q-Tex Gold Sequin. Another Revlon. More lipstick. Some tiny little Miriam Balak creams. Toothbrushes. And then this really cool Q-Tex nail polish set. Hot pink nail polish. And then this is a lipstick in a metal case. I would say this is 40s, I'm gonna guess. I paid $2 for this, and I'm gonna list it for 100. I don't know if I'll get that, but that's what I'm gonna list it for. Nothing's been used, I don't think. Now these are a lot of colognes and perfumes, but also these I thought were really cool. This is Max Factor grease paint. And I mean, look at the style on that. That's got to be like 30s. I've actually been to the Max Factor Hollywood Museum in Los Angeles. It's pretty cool. This is Yves Saint Laurent. I haven't even opened these to see how full they are or anything. This is a Pierre Cardin. These were about $2 or $3 each. There's another Pierre Cardin in this interesting bubbly bottle. There's another Ultima. This is called Lipstay. Some sort of jar of maybe something to go with lipstick. Not really sure on that one. These little boxes, so they remind me of, there's a pizza place near me that has this fabric on the wall, or this, not fabric, but wallpaper on the walls. and it's like metallic in the background, and then all these decorations are flocked. And this is how these are. It's like flocked, these little boxes. So these little boxes have these little bottles of perfume, Robin White perfume. I'm going to definitely have to put these inside a Ziploc so that this doesn't get spread over the entire world here. Yuck. This is a Halston perfume. So there's some name brands here. Hypnotique by Max Factor. Oh, I want to see what the bottle looks like. Oh, it's a fancy bottle. Although it sounds like it's empty, but someone will still buy that. I'm sure of it. This is a Brute for Men gift set. A lot of times these gift sets, I think, hold some sort of nostalgia for people who either bought this for a family member or got it as a gift. So there's a couple little bottles of Brute in there. And then I think I showed you this in the last section, but I got two Male Chauvinist. They're like a novelty cologne. This one's cologne, this one's aftershave. They're kind of funny. Just keeps going and going, doesn't it? Aviance perfume, never heard of it. It was in the set in the box, so give it a shot. This I think is actually going to be really good. It's a lip smacker by Bonnie Bell. They recreated these a few years ago, but this is actually an original one from the 70s. Bonnie Bell lip smackers can do super well. Some of them sell for hundreds of dollars. So I don't know yet on this one, but that could be really good. This is a trial size NyQuil. Still in there in an unopened package. I'm interested to see what the little bottle looks like, but I'll leave it closed. We've got some Breck hair mist. Treachery perfume mist. They had some of these hickory leather laces. They were only 50 cents. They only comp for about $10, but there were 5 or 6 of them. So I just got all of them. This is some Pond's cold cream. And then I've got some of these, I don't know. I've sold like the tape tins before, like the Scotch tape, but these are like first aid tapes. So I don't know how collectible these are, but they were only $1 each. So I also have a few, or a couple, I guess, in here, Pan Am sleep masks. I've got 2 packages here of Goody bobby pins. These are, I'm going to guess, 60s or early 70s. I paid $2 for each of those. And then I got some Papermate standard refills. I got a couple, and a Scripto pencil and a Scripto ballpoint pen and pencil set. And then a English leather gift set. So this has, I paid $3 for this, English leather, Timberline, and lime scents in here. I don't know if they're full or not. I haven't even pulled them out yet, but it feels pretty heavy. Oh, it's like a little gift set on a stand. I just had to add in, I opened one of these sets here when I was taking pictures, and the name of this one is Aphrodisia for men. That's definitely 60s or 70s. This one is called Wood Hue. Don't know what they smell like, not opening them up. But just as a reminder, if you're selling any kind of cologne, it has to go parcel post. You cannot put this in an airplane. It does have a low flammability point, but also probably the stench. But because you can only sell it parcel, you cannot sell it international either. So you have to go parcel post on these, even if it's something that's not, like if I was to sell this individually, it would not be over a pound. So you could definitely send it first class, except for the fact that first class goes on a plane sometimes. And so it would have to go parcel, because parcel always goes on a truck. I did make a video a while back about how to send perfume, and so I'll link that up here. So this is the last of the health and beauty stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure I've gone through everything now. There's so much stuff in that sale, but I have here a Friendship's Garden little perfume set. This is like a bottle of perfume, and this is a stick perfume that's liquid petals. Typically, I will look up gift sets like this because sometimes the scents were only available in these gift sets, and so people will sometimes pay more if you have the right gift set. So I paid $6 for this one, and like I told you, at that sale there was no internet, so I just kind of guessed. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that's a good one. And then this is Dewberry Cream Supreme. So this box, just the box itself, is so pretty and will look so pretty sitting on somebody's vanity. And then also the jar. Look how pretty that jar is. So that'll look really neat, and it is a little yucky in there, but I'll clean that up, and that'll look so nice sitting on someone's vanity. And then yes, the last item is this Pro Max blow dryer. People collect blow dryers, they do. I've actually sold this one before. I had it in the box. It was like, it wasn't new, but it was in the box and stuff, and I believe I sold it for $80. Okay guys, that was everything. Let me know how you think I did on this haul. I'm telling you now, I did pretty good. This was a fun sale. And since I went to that sale, I went to another sale where I got a ton of health and beauty stuff too. It's not going to be as great because a lot of it's Avon, but Avon does sell. People do like some Avon things. So, I guess that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure and check out my next video, which is going to be from this same sale, but it's going to be like more toys and advertising. And I will see you next time. Bye.